So I'm gonna do a video of how I do my makeup. I am definitely not an expert, so I'm basically just gonna throw some shit on my face and, have at her. So first thing that I always put on is primer because I find that it really fills in any fine lines and any of your pores. Just put a little bit on my eyes. And I have really, really liney eyes under here, so I really fill that part in. And of course, I always do my skincare every morning and every night. And I find it makes such a huge difference in your skin. Alrighty. And I normally wait usually between 5 minutes for my primer to kind of settle in before I go ahead. But today, because we're a little pressed on time, we're not going to do that. So then next I put on a little bit of foundation everywhere. I don't really have a way of doing this, I just kind of slap it all over. Less is more. And then we blend that all in. I am not one to have time to spend hours on my makeup, so I just kind of do it as fast as I can. Alright, I think I got that blended pretty good now. And then next I do a little bit of concealer. And I use the Pharmacy concealer. It's more of a brightener than a concealer, but I like the glowy look, so that's what we're going for. So I apply a little bit on the inner part of my eye, on the outer part of the eye, and this kind of lifts it a little bit. And then I do a little bit on my nose here. And some there. That gives a little bit of highlight. And then we blend. And the point of the highlighter slash brightener slash concealer is to draw attention to your eyes up here, and then down here it's to where the sunlight would naturally hit your face. All right. So next I use a setting powder. And this really helps with greasy, oily skin if you have it. And helps fill in the fine lines and wrinkles a little bit. Okay, so next we're going to attempt to contour. I'm definitely not the best at this. I just kind of started it, but I will do my best. So what I do for this is I put a little bit of a brown shade on my brush, and then I brush it on in circular feather motions. And I always apply it on my cheekbone up here, because I've heard if you apply it down here, it will bring your face down instead of lifting it up. And I always end up doing one side that's darker than the other, but whatever. I'm learning. And then some people do their forehead, which I normally don't do, or even if I do, I just do a little bit here and a little bit here. Some people do their nose, and then some people do along their line here to give an appearance or get rid of a double chin. Alrighty, so next I'm going to do a little bit of blush. And I use more of a pinky shade, and I put just a little bit right here. Now this is normally a bit higher than most people would put their blush, but this also brings the lifting look. So I just put a little bit right there, and a little bit like there. And then I'm going to blend that all in. Okay, and then next I come in with a little bit of highlighter, and I just kind of highlight right under my eye to draw attention to my eye. And then I saw another trick lately where you highlight your jaw, and it gives a nice shimmer look, so I'm going to try that. Same basically spot where I put the brightening concealer. See how it kind of lifts my face after I contour it? Alright, so next we're going to go and do the eyeshadow. So I use a fluffy crease brush. I don't know technical terms, but this is what we're doing. And I'm going to start off with a darker shade and work my way into a lighter shade. So darker shade in the corner, lighter shade over here. So the first thing I do is just take a darker color and kind of rainbow it back and forth. And then next I'm going to go in with a slightly darker shade. Still deciding what I'm doing today. Going with like a dark brown. And I apply it to just the outside corner up into my crease. And blend that in a little bit. I just bring it right into the corner of my eye. Excuse me, and in. And then next I go with a light shade and I put it here in. And for this I use a little bit of a thinner brush. So I apply it on in the middle and then blend it out. And then I blend it in a little bit. And then next I'm going to take a white sparkly kind of shade and put it right in the crease. Alrighty. And then next we're going to apply mascara and we're done. I always give it a little bit of a wiggle at the bottom, and that lifts it a little bit. And then I put a little bit on the bottom, only because I have naturally blonde eyelashes. And then we're done. Cheers!